Well, hello YouTube, this is the Badass Mojo, and today I'll be showing you guys how to build the Boltor Prime. I got a riven for this thing yesterday. I traded a Vectis Prime riven for a Boltor riven, and you're probably thinking, why am I so dumb? Well, I already have a Vectis riven, and I wanted to sell the other one, but I found this. The guy offered me a riven for a riven, and I decided to, actually he offered a bunch of them, and I picked this one because I liked it. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to build it without and with the riven. This build has 3 formas, and this thing comes with 2 polarities, a D and a Y. I added 2 Ys and a dash to fit my 90% mods. So this is the build, and it is just ridiculous. This thing is capable of so much damage. In fact, I'll show you guys what it can do.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Okay, so the riven gives me 194% damage and 100% multi-shot. And I added a lot of damage and multi-shot with the split chamber and 90% mods to get my corrosive damage to up to 1700. And status is almost 100%. It is ridiculous. If I were to do one more thing, I would format this for another dash and take away the hammer shot and put on the Vigilant Ornament, where I would get 60% more multi-shot, to where this will go up to 100% status chance and increase my multi-shot and the damage on it. Okay, this is the build with the riven, and without the riven, all you have to do is get rid of the riven. Simply put this over here and then put on the Vigilant Ornament. Armament? Yeah. This is the build without the riven. Yes, I know the damage is really low, but again, that riven gives me almost 200% damage and 100% multi-shot, so you can see the difference. I mean, the status is almost the same. The damage of the crit is the same because of this, even though this is very unnecessary. Again, if you could format it one more time, and either add a fire rate mod, because this thing is kind of slow. I hate slow weapons. I usually have a fire rate mod over here, but I feel like I can deal with it, especially with the fact that my riven gives away some of my ammo, and I don't want to spam my ammo, like run out of my ammo really fast. So this is the build without the riven. The build with the riven, again, put on the riven, get rid of this, and put this over here. Very, very simple. Try to get yourself a riven for this that gives you damage, multi-shot, fire rate, maybe. I would say toxin damage, or like a combo of damage. Mainly what you want to do is get yourself a status chance, multi-shot, and damage riven. Okay, so that was the build, and let's test it out against some of the enemies. So I spawned in a bunch of enemies and show you guys what it can do. Oh yeah, this is without the riven. I mean, it's basically the same, kinda. Not really. This thing just melts enemies. After the riven, obviously does a lot more damage, basically like 3 times more damage. And you can use abilities on top of that to do even more damage. I'll show you one of the abilities that I think is very cool with this, which is the Mirage's 3rd ability. Basically increases your damage. And this thing is just like a powerhouse. A mag bubble would be really good for this. So that was without the riven. Let's show you guys with the riven, and then I'll show you guys with a ability. That way you can see what this thing is capable of if you really wanted to maximize the damage. So get rid of this, put this over here, and then put on the riven. Ta-da! And then let's try it out. Kill the enemy and spawn him back. I'll show you guys the difference. Very, very good with the riven. As you can see, it takes like basically like 1% of, or not 1%, like 30% of the time compared to the without the riven. This thing just chews through enemies like ridiculous. And you can obviously swap out the different types of elements to get yourself a combo for, like, let's just say Grenier, or I mean Grenier used corrosive, kinda, and Corpus and Infested and all that stuff. So you can basically swap out your combos for whatever you want. And let's show you guys a ability that I like to use on weapons that makes it so where your weapons do like a crazy amount of damage. If I could find these, the Mirage Warframe. Okay, so this is Mirage with 250% power. Basically, my damage for third ability increases by 500%, so I do 5 times the amount of damage if I were to spawn the enemy. And by the way, this only works if you are in the light. So if you're in the shade, you take less damage. Over here, you do more damage. So as you can see, this thing is just melting enemies. Obviously, without the Bobon's thingy, this thing staggers enemies, so it's kind of hard to land shots. But as you can see, this thing is just like chewing through enemies like they're nothing. And also this like flings enemies across the map because it acts like a bow or like a projectile. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this little build video, and if you do, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. That will help me out a lot. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace and justice and all that good stuff. Bye.